There we go. What up, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Wednesday. I'm a little off center. Hold on, let me make some adjustments. Wrong way? Oh, wrong way. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so sorry about that. I had the camera adjusted because I was doing some other stuff for different meetings. Doing that Jay's Any Game Business online networking meet to meet face, meet to match, whatever it's called. And yeah, so I repositioned the camera for the meetings just for that purpose, put it back, and not a perfect job. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is still hanging in there, hunkering down. Getting nuttier. We're not we're not to purge level status yet, but it is getting a little freaky out there. My wife told me she heard a story that here in Las Vegas they've actually sold out of guns. I gotta Google that, see if that's actually true. Let's see. Let's try guns. Sold out Las Vegas. So let's see if that's actually true. Here we go. So we got little stories here. Las Vegas gun store runs out of weapons and ammo after panic buying. Las Vegas gun shops see boom in business due to coronavirus. Sales are surging across the U.S. So, from the Daily Mail UK, so we have to go to England to get a story about us here in Las Vegas. So, thank you for that fine local reporting, or maybe it's not even totally true. Excuse me. Anyways, haven't gone to the store yet to stock up on weapons and ammo, but I don't know about you guys. Anyway, I'll just fend everyone off with my charming sense of humor. Okay, I'm doomed. Alright, enough chit-chat. So, Monday, of course, I was playing with revamping the entire tutorial system. Made some good headway since then. It's taken a lot longer than I anticipated, but I'm making a lot of tweaks along the way. So, I'll show you what we got so far. Let me actually, you know what? Forget this. Let me come back in to the main menu, do it proper. So started integrating some of the stuff in the main menu. Right. So now we got the bouncing around. I still got the antlers on them. That cracks me up. I just slapped on this character in this scene, so in the other scenes they go away, but I'll have something set up with player prefs that tell it to load up that little extra outfit and put it on, but don't have it. I only have a couple of outfits actually animated so far, but it's just having this on the main menu cracks me up. Anyways, tutorial. Boom. Here we go. We start off with collect cans of Quadritriticale, QTC, and you can replenish your health. So that just sort of gives you an idea that you jump up, collect the cans. It doesn't specify, but I think you're going to pick that up quickly in the game context. When you see the can, you recognize it, and you see a little meter, and it'll tell you, oh, okay, if I collect 5, I get a heart back. Got it. I don't think I need to spoon feed that to the extreme. I think that'll come up in the context of the of the gameplay. And then next, move to the right wall, jump, and keep pressing to the right. You see how I'm keeping it nice and generic, so this works for either touchscreen or joystick. Obviously, for Xbox and PC, it would be more hard-coded to like the A button. But with mobile, if you're using a joystick, the button could be anything. So I don't want to like classify it as a name for fear that it's going to be totally different on every platform and just going to be a nightmare. So by just saying, you know, and then I'll have like a graphic somewhere on the screen, right, that pertains to your controller. So, and even on mobile, I have it like point to a lower button that you can configure in the options, so you can make that lower button the correct one. So, and what I'll do is I'll just say, okay, this button will be jump, right? So, anyways, so that way it works without me having to do countless revisions and variations for all the different formats. You can double jump, press jump, and jump again, like so. Yeah, like I said, I shrank that little pull down. Subtle, but I also added a bunch more detail to the level itself. You can see there's all these little doohickeys, right, just to give it a little more life. Broke it up before. I was using just the same tile pattern, kind of repeating downward. I've broken that up. And obviously fixed up the background as well. The background tiles are looking pretty nice. Right, a little more definition there. Also went in and added it. Let me see. I'm going to check if I actually have sound effects. They should, but I'm going to turn this mute audio. Unmute. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. Yeah, it does make the squish sound. So now it makes the squish visual effect, right? The little poof of smoke, and it also generates the gems. And it tells you, hey, collect the gems. You can, there you go, and you can cash them in later, like so. And added this cool effect. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have, and I might actually incorporate this in the whole game because I like this motif. So the idea is you have like the wind, right? So, and it's a nice way, whereas before I had it, you just kind of hit the exit and you kind of like shrank away, and it kind of looked arbitrary. This one I think is kind of cooler because you hit it and boom, it just whisks you away super fast. Takes you on to the next one, and then also subtle, but it now fades to black and fades in. So it's just cleaner than having it just sort of pop into place. Just subtle, but you know, a little more polished there. Ton of stuff here in the canyons. Not much in terms of tutorial because it's just going to teach you about the sandworms. So sandworms in the canyon. Sandworms have spikes. Dun dun dun. The only time you can jump on them is when they are turning and the spikes are hidden. So hopefully that's enough to convey, oh, okay, I get it. Right. You can see the white spikes on the back, which screams danger. And then when turning like that, you can squish them. There you go. And now I have the puff of smoke. I didn't have that earlier. I just added that just a couple hours ago. The puff of smoke and spawning the gems. Boom. And then it goes, okay, let's move on to the jungle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Working on this now, so this is still in development, but we're getting a start here. Actually, I could do like poisonous vines at the top. Yeah, watch out for poisonous vines. You can jump over them, and the ape will squish them for you and release gems. So good information. And then, of course, now the ape's going to come to life, do his bit. Right, and then what I'm going to do here is have something pops up at this point, and then here you got endless damage, right? So this will just let you kind of play around and get used to how the ape behaves, right, without having to worry about where your health is and if you're taking too much damage. Like so, all that kind of fun stuff. Boom, 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 like that. And then what I'll do is once you come up in this area, it'll say, hey, move to this certain spot, and I'll have like an arrow, which is what I'm going to work on next, an arrow pointing to this spot, and say move to this spot, and it'll show you how it clears the way, right? And then you can go, oh, and then I'll have the plant, the snapping plant, pop to life here, and it'll say, okay, now trap the ape and jump on his head when trapped, and then you do like that. Actually, I could just turn it on. Let the ape just kind of wail on me while I'm doing this. Bring that down, and let's see if I can find him. Where did I put him? Spike trap, spike trap. Plant trap. Oh, he's at the top. I was looking for the wrong direction. There he is. So then he'll pop to life, and a little message will pop up and say, you know, hey, lure the ape to the plant trap, and then hit him in the head. And go like that, and then, of course, it'll spawn the gems, which I don't have that triggered yet. Like I said, this one's still in development. And then we get up here, and then I have a message to say, okay, onto the spaceship. And you do that, you go up, and it's going to air out, or it's going to just reload this scene because I don't have the spaceship done. So it's just kind of reverting back to that scene. So that's where we're at. So some good headway. Almost done with the tutorial, and a couple more bells and whistles I want to drop into place. But after that, I will actually be doing the WebGL build and get that online, so everyone can hopefully start playing the game from their web browser. You know, a sample of it. Still going to be some missing bells and whistles, of course. But at least will give people a chance to give it a try and hopefully like it and go over to the old Steam page and give it a wish list. All right. Give it a wish list selection, I guess. That's an incomplete statement there. But yeah, and then hopefully pretty soon I'll actually fire up the early access version for Steam. So let's go back to Jungle. Nope. Yeah. Yep, we're in the right spot. So there you can see the layout, right? I got all my waypoints. You can see those visible here. Tossed in a couple of midpoints just so that way he comes to the right place, right? And that way if he needs to go down, he'll come down. Because before, I'd stand in the middle and he would actually jump up because this actually felt like a faster route, I guess, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but it did. So, anyway. So, what I need is, first off, I'm going to put a giant collider box in here that'll trigger the whole move to here. But I think before I do that, what I'll do is I'm going to bounce back over to Photoshop, right, and create an arrow. And what I'm going to do is probably use my my text, the stylizations on the text here as the driving force for the arrow. So let's go ahead and let's go image size. Let's see, what is that? Oh, that's massive. Sharp base back. Uh-oh. Do you have enough of your COD stuff? Do you use some massive playing? Lots of racked up hours. Look at that, man. Right off the bat, you broke it. Jeez, you show up and you're already breaking things, man. God. That's literally the first time. Literally the first time it's been played today, and you broke it. Okay, give it a second. It'll come back on its own, and then you'll still get your points. I did confirm that it should actually straighten its brain out here, hopefully. So that way you actually don't lose the points. There it goes, see? There it is. So rather than reboot it, at least this way now you don't lose on your points. You actually get your points. So there you go. You increase your lead. Congratulations. Alright, so I'm going to do new... I'll do 256. There's no reason to go humongous here because he's going to be shrunk down and pointing. So we'll start that way, and I don't want a background, so bye-bye. But if that happens and it missed... Thank you, I have your blessing. So if Penny drops it, hits the ground, feel free to crush that one and restart it. Got it. Okay, I'll think about that. I'm open to bribes. Jeez, man, you're on the verge of cresting 500. That's impressive. 490. There you go, man. You're right on the cusp. Alright, so what I might do, just to have like nice rounded edges. This might be overkill, but we'll start with this. To do it? Oh! Again, man. It is something about you that does not like you. My friend doesn't like you. Alright. Alright, so you want me to go ahead and stop it now? Is that what you told me to do? Is go ahead and kill it? Don't let it resolve it itself? No. Okay. Oh, I was just about to reach for it. That was close. You better not. Alright. So do that. Alright. Maybe one here. And then one down here. Alright. So my thought here is, if I can do this cleanly, is... Boom. Wow, man, it's every time. Maybe I should just give it a restart. Excuse me, I've never seen it actually crash that many times. No, you're on a roll. You do not deprive someone when they're on a roll. It's sort of like a perfect no hitter, right? You don't talk about it. You don't jinx it. You just let it ride. All right. You're funny. You're funny. Wow. Look at the 520. Jeez, man. So are you getting stir crazy yet? You getting tired of being cooped up? A friend of mine actually posted a wait, who is John? Who? Oh, he has 330. Oh yeah, Johnny Ray. Yeah, Johnny Ray. He came in after you departed, man. Shortly after you left, man. He stepped up and he's kind of like, yeah, who is this pathetic sharp bait? I'm gonna take him down. Yeah, Johnny Ray's a really cool guy. He is on the other side of the planet from me, and he is working on a fantastic, gorgeous game that he started working on, and he has some buddies working on it with him now. And it's sort of like a real life, tabletop version of Dungeons and Dragons. It allows you to play with the little figures, and you roll the dice and stuff. And it's like a group thing, so you still play Dungeons and Dragons like it's properly designed to be with friends, but just done in a visual style. Is really pretty. Yeah. Shoot. See if I can find it. I'll give him some love here. I gotta remember the name. I just gave it a wish list. Oh, yeah, I got a wish list here. Here it goes. Let's jump down here. Where is it? I wish listed it. Where did it go? Tailspire. There it is. Here you go. So he's not here yet. I don't know if he's going to show up, but there you go. There's a blatant plug for my buddy Johnny Ray. And this is this game called Tailspire. I mean, look at these graphics, man. So for all those that complain about Unity, saying that, well, yeah, it's no Unreal, you can't do like really pretty graphics. There you go, man. That is Unity, and not even using like HD render pipeline. That's just straight out of the box with some filter stuff on top of it. But no, exactly. This is, if I was Unity, I'd be all over this, kind of going, hey, Unreal, suck it. This is what Unity can do in the proper hands. But I mean, I love the depth of field, right? I mean, and the whole look of the pewter figures. I mean, that's absolutely, it feels so much like you're just really playing a game on your tabletop, right? And you just have like a camera position there. So brilliant idea. Had a fantastically, oh geez, man, 570? You're gonna break my game, dude. 570. No one's ever gonna come close to that score now. But, yeah, so anyways, Johnny Ray had a fantastic Kickstarter campaign. So, total kudos to him. So, he and his buddies are working away on that now. So, awesome. Very envious. Oh, sorry, too late. I saw the message too late. But you don't want to do that. That wouldn't be fair, right? You'd feel bad about that, right? So, you don't want me to restart it just because Penny missed. And she's gonna miss again. No, do it. Penny feels bad. I'm sure she's, or maybe she's determined that you're doing too well and she needs to go ahead and help everyone else. Oh no. Well, why should I restart it? The game's up. It looks like it's running fine. What's the problem? I don't see an issue here. You keep dying. All right, sit down there to there. Brush tool. Expand this puppy. Paint. Did you get that one? There you go. You're crawling back into it. Ah, shoot. That was a bit off. Undo that. And move them over a little bit. You were at 570. You're lamenting the fact that I'm only in first place by 100 and some points. Is that what you're complaining about now? I don't know if you're going to get much sympathy, especially for the people that are behind you. I mean, look at that. 330, right? So, yeah, you still got a 200-plus lead. Unless Johnny comes back here. That's going to be funny. So if Johnny comes back, you guys can, like, duke it out for a little while. Well, don't see him on the list yet, so far you're safe, but if he comes back, he might start stealing that lead. So you're doing everything in your power now to tie yourself with Johnny, aren't you? That's very kind of you. That's very neighborly. It's still no. Not at all. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more here. Like so. So one of the fun things about this time of year is I start getting my official screeners for the Television Academy. And interesting thing, so times are changing. I always used to get DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly DVDs. Because they're afraid old people wouldn't have Blu-ray players. But DVD screeners of all the TV shows. But this year they're actually changing it up, and now it's all going online. But I started again? Damn, you're plummeting, man. So, yeah, I got my first screener for Epics, and I started watching Pennyworth. Started watching that today. I don't know if anyone out there has heard of Pennyworth. But it's as in Alfred Pennyworth, and it's sort of like an origin story for another. Jeez, man, you're collapsing, man. Maybe you should take a break and like practice a little bit before you try and throw again. But yeah, only watched one episode so far, but yeah, so far, man, that is a fun show, man. It's kind of like got that Austin Powers kind of feel to it, but without the stupid humor. But you know. Looking forward to watching some more episodes of that for sure. All right, so I think that might look pretty good. We'll start with this, just kind of arbitrary, and then adjust if necessary. But let's go ahead and go. Failure again. Wow, buddy, that's not good. Should have took the break. I warned you, man. You always listen to the guy that made the game. That's always a good idea. All right. So let's go grab that color. Let's jump back over here. Select, load select. Do that, and then just change this to that. Like so. I write the rules, player. Nice. You tell me how it is. Is that it? Got it. Okay. All right. So let me bounce over here. Let's see what. Turn that back on, like so. Copy layer style and bounce back over. Paste layer style. There it is. Check it out. Instant arrow. Pretty. I like that. There you go. Oh, all the way down to 480. You were down to 470, weren't you? Oh, how the mighty have fallen, man. That's a 100-point plummet. You're like the stock market all of a sudden. Where you like plummet way down and then kind of bounce back a little bit and then plummet back down. Yeah, 480, but that was like before you made that toss. You were down to 470, right? So yeah, so you're going to climb back up a little bit and then drop. Yeah, so 490, and now you're going to drop down to, what, 410 now? With a couple of misses all in a row? Let's give me PSD, and let me save this. This is under images GUI, call this arrow. Now I have to take a break. I jinxed you. Yeah, I'm feeling bad about that. This is me feeling bad about that. So how was the COD? Is that still working for you? Not at all. Oh, you're not liking it? What's up? Just not fun? Not well balanced? What's the issue? You know what? Actually, I'm just going to go straight into documents, Tribble Troubles, assets. It's difficult. Difficult in what sense? You mean like the player controls, or the way that the game mechanics work, or you're just getting destroyed by everyone? Elaborate. Images. Toss on our GUI. Arrow. It's not really a GUI though. You die a lot. Does everyone, or is it just kind of like a selective you that keeps biting the big one? See, that's kind of one of the reasons why to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I have not gotten into, just you, why I have not gotten back into multiplayer games much, right? Because, you know, it feels like you have to go off in a corner and practice for forever, excuse me, just to have a chance, right? I had some friends invite me over to a, what was it? Smash Brothers, right? And, you know, these guys have been playing it since, well, like birth, right? These guys have been playing it way too long, and they're like, oh, yeah, here, you just go like this to block, this to attack, and a counterattack if you want to break an attack, and if you want to jump, you can do this and that, like that. And I'm just, that does not help, man. So I proceed to just get absolutely destroyed 12 ways to Sunday, right? And it's kind of like, oh, yeah, you're not a gamer. It's like, no, dude, I was playing games before you were freaking born, but it's just the fact that I've never played Smash Brothers before, and I feel like I got to go off and like go buy a Switch and go buy it just to practice, right? Rocky style, right? Just so I can come back and actually have a chance. But, you know, that's my biggest issue with a lot of the multiplayer games, is that, you know, you get completely destroyed in the beginning. Fortnite sucks. It died. It's not good anymore. Only 2-year-old play it. Only 2-year-olds play it. So after the whole world got sucked into the portal and they launched the new version, you're not happy with it? I mean, so did it just get old, or you don't like the new revisions and want it to go back to the old style? Which one is that? Yeah? I don't know if that was a yeah. I don't think it was either or. I think it was more general. I don't like how they're... Oh, okay. You don't like the new approach? Too sweaty? Okay. How is it too sweaty? The characters are physically sweaty or something? Or it just works you out too much? I'm not sure quite what it means to be too sweaty. Images. GUI, where's my arrow? And he's already set up the sprite, so we can just drag him in like so. The people that they try, they go trying hard. Okay, so it just kind of takes the fun out of it. So how big can I go here? Is that gonna be like and boom, I die in the first 2 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't sound very much fun. No, I can understand that. Okay, so if we do this, just go. Where's my scripts? Buried way down here. All right, not level editor, but tutorial. I'm gonna create a separate folder for that. Create a folder. Tutorial. And call this one arrow bounce. Create script. See if I want to go bounce, bounce, bounce. I think that's what I want to do there. And let's bust that open. Let's see. Let's see, and how about if we just say do bounce? I could toss on our start, but let's just do a do bounce. Like so, and then we'll just tell it to do the bounce. like that. Oh, you did another toss. I missed it. Did you have success? Here. You're going to step up myself here. Fill up my glass while I watch Penny treat me nice. Nice. Look at that. Where am I at? 270. Uh-oh. Closing the gap, man. Closing the gap. Okay, so we do bounce. Oh, we need to put do tween. GG tweening, like so. I don't know. Was that? Oh, I stole your win, man. 480. Wow. Jeez. Dow Jones Industrial Average called. It wants its downward trajectory back. All right. Let's see. Transform. Do Y. To move Y. And we'll say in value. What do I want is my in value? Put it right here. Say 20, 15. Actually, let's put it down even further. 14. Up to... Oh, or maybe like this. How about this? This would be kind of cool. In an angle. So we do Y. So we start at 14.5. Okay, now I gotta do both X and Y to do that. Or I could make it local. No, let's just keep it simple. Alright. So let me bust out a notepad so I can jot this down. So we start at 16.5, 14.5. Okay. Nose itches. Switch this back to clean 45. Alright. And then I'll point to there. We'll say, how about 20? 18. Nice round numbers. Let's see. Oops. 16.5, 14.5. There you go. All right. So get that in place. And now we'll say, instead of do move Y, we're going to actually do in two different directions. So we'll just say do move. New vector 3. And we're going up to 20. Whoa, not 210. 20. 18, 0. Oh, come on. How about a comma? Maybe half a second? Alright, and then I'm going to figure ease in and out afterwards. But, and then the simplest thing is just do back. 16.5. 14.5. That'll bring us back to where we were, and I'll delay it. So it kicks in after that one finishes, like so, and then on complete, just loop itself. Do bounce. There you go. Oops, I want that to be capital. Yes, now he's happy. There you go. So it's just going to be a little endless loop there while he's active. So let's see how that looks in practice. And it's doing nothing. That's not good. Oh, I didn't attach it. That might be why. What happened? Oh, 490? Yeah, you cheated. Did I? Yeah, but can you prove it? Arrow bounce. Don't blame me. Blame Penny. Unless you think it was actually in your toss there, right? So that'd be just your fault. There it goes. And then I'll do a little collider box there. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice and obvious. I like that. Cool. Alright, so that's good. Right, so let's turn him off for the time being and make that flip on when the time is right. Excuse me. So let's put in a message here. Call this move to corner. Let's get the ape to clear the vine at the exit. Move to the arrow and stay there. All right, and then we'll make that one humongous so it covers the whole range around this. So you throwing in the towel? All right, try my luck again. Come on, Penny. You can do it. That was perfect. That was a perfect one. All right, I'm going to celebrate that with a bombing run. Let's get everyone up and off their feet. Pushed. All right, how many don't come back? Boom. Ooh. Tetravus took a big fall there. All right. So, let's get this collider box. Let's get this thing. First off, let's put him where we need him to be. Pretty much like so. All right, and then expand it this. Hello. Yeah, there we go. So put him right about here. So as soon as he hits that, and then let's see. All right, but I need a special thing here. Okay. Let's see. How about this? This is kind of a hack thing, but I think this will work. Serialize int special item. Say if special item is greater than, I did int, yes, greater than 0, then do special item, whatever that is. Oh, I don't need that because it carries over. So then down here, we'll start adding some special items. Let's say case 1. Whoa. Oh, switch, that might help. Special item. Case, and if it's 1, we'll say show arrow. All right. And what I'll probably do is create like just a check that looks for the vine, and when it's disappeared, then it'll show up a message saying congrats, it's exit's clear. And then after a moment, then pony up the plant. So we'll try that. So let's go. We'll call item 01. Set active to true, and let's actually add that. Making it kind of a generalized term because I want to just simply be able to reuse it if I need to do this for other areas, which I probably will. So rather than be name specific and it get kind of bogged down with all these different random items, just do it that way. So now he's happy, set active, and let's go arrow. Let's see. Create empty. Hide, not hiding position. Like so. Add box collider 2D. We'll make that like so. All right. You know, actually, rather than throw all this in here, I could throw this in the tutorial. Do we have the tutorial attached? We don't yet, but that might not be a terrible... Oh, it's the send message, general message. Crap. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down this route here. Let's do it this way. Yeah. I think I will just allow it to get to the tutorial script. Tutorial level. All right. I guess I lost Sharkbait for that one. I guess he was unhappy with the losing streak there. All right, I'll push my luck. How about that? Since I'm so far behind, I got to try and catch up, right? Nice. There you go. I'm coming for you, Sharkbait. Where am I? 290, and you're at, oh jeez, 200 points. All right, I guess I'm not gonna catch you exactly anytime soon. All right, I guess I'll focus on my game development then. Okay, so we have tutorial script, and then we'll just send off. And let's actually add this. Let me close everybody but him. Yep. Let's do show arrow in jungle. Just go like that. Right, and we'll say arrow. Oh, do we still have that? No, I did get rid of that. Okay, good. Put them right in here. Serialize field. Game object arrow. Oops. Set active to true. I was about to type show object. What does that come from? That just came from like some bit of my memory a million years ago. There was like a show object command. God, I don't remember what now. Part of my brain just like went back in time and pulled it from something ages ago. All right, so show arrow. So set add active to true. So notice the arrow is going to show, and we'll say and this is jungle level items. Start. End. All right, and then game object hiding place. Use the tab sometimes when I should not. Hiding place. Oops. Control S, not Control D. So another script. Did not make it. Yep, helps if you make it public, so I can get to it. Sure. Arrow in jungle. Done. All right. So now let's go ahead and get this assigned and give it a quick test. So tutorials up at the top. Compiling. Arrow. Hiding place. Didn't happen. That's why I didn't set the special item to 1. Create a special item, and I did make it special. So now we try this again. It should go. And it didn't crap. Oh, wait, what does it hate? Oh, I didn't. Really? Oh, I didn't attach tutorial script. Yep, that's legit. Done. One more time. Let's get the ape to clear the vine at the exit, move to the arrow, and stay there. Okay. So. Okay, so special item 2 will be, oops. Hiding below vine for ape. Show hiding. Let's see. Yeah, show. Let's see. Show hiding message. Yep. That should be good. So what's going on with you guys? I'm just plugging away here. A little quiet today, so tell me what's going on. Anything interesting for you people out there? It's crazy, right? Anyone got some good stories? I'm thinking about actually, before they shut down all the roads, if they do, I thought it might be kind of interesting to like drive up and down the Las Vegas Strip and just shoot, you know, how quiet it is, right? I mean, I'm not sure just how dead it is yet, you know, if the whole thing's, but I mean, excuse me, our governor declared at noon today all the casinos had to close down, so they had to tell everyone there, you know, the old classic, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So kind of sucks. Actually, my wife made a good point. It's kind of like, what about the people that came here, right, and now can't get home, right, because a lot of flights are all shut down. So what are they supposed to do if they're from like the other part of the country, and it's kind of like, yeah, you have to leave, sorry, we can't keep you here. And it's like, what are you supposed to do, like rent a car and drive all the way home? Kind of a bizarre kind of situation. I mean, if you're on vacation somewhere and you're suddenly kicked out and it's like you have no way to get home and not really many options, that's got to be kind of annoying and terrifying at the same time. So, show hiding message. At least that's my thoughts. Please, feel free to add yours as well. Okay, show hiding message. Okay, so I need an actual hiding message. Alright, so let's see. You know, I don't need that. I just need to go ahead and make that go away. So, to corner, call that, move to corner collider so I can actually turn that off. Like so. Yeah, set active to false. That should get that turned off. And once that's done, then we'll turn on, actually show, should be able to just do show general. Let's see. Yeah, general message. Let's see, do I have that in tutorial? Yeah, I do. Sweet. I'm all good. Yeah. So just borrow that. Say, show message. He's back. You got over your hate of... Oh, there you go. You got tired of being pissed at Penny? Trying to expand that lead over me again. Alright, so let's show show message. To wait for the ape to clear. Uh-oh. Line above. Wait here for the ape to client. There. So show hiding message. Let's see. All right, so yeah. General message is hiding here. General message, toss them there. All right. Oh, so I can just actually do it this way. Kind of overcomplicating it here. I'll use that to get rid of the other stuff. Yeah, I just need to hide that. That's good. I think 2 is our next one. Heading below tutorial show now hiding in jungle. Okay. Move to corner collider set active. Wait. Can do it that way, but why did I do that? Why don't I just make it the game object? Or I just named it poorly. Yeah, it is a game object. I just moved to corner collider. I guess, okay, I understand what I was doing there. Because it's the collider's the only thing it is. It's not really a game object. But let me get it wired up. Alright, so this hiding position, that's good. So let's go up to tutorial. Hiding position, that's cool as well. Move to corner. That's one we want to nuke. So wait. So new tutorial level should be the last item. That's weird. Why is it not showing up? Do I have an error? No. Okay. Oh. Because I didn't tell it to be exposed. Dummy. Let's try this. Come on, Penny. Do me good. Boom. 300. There you go. This is not Sparta. This is not Sparta moment. Up to 300. Where am I? Still in 3rd place, but closing in on Johnny Ray. I'm getting there. Okay. That. So now that should turn that one off, and it won't show that message again. So this message pops up, and it's going to stay there until I actually go in the corner. Yeah, wait here for the ape to clear the vine above. Cool. So we can do a nice little nifty thing here. So let's turn off the arrow too. So we don't need the arrow anymore. Yeah. We can shut that down. And we can do a nice little cool effect here, I think, if we say on trigger exit, we'll say a special item. Screen the deuce. Okay, so in this case, shoot. Let me do this. Rule. Entering equals true. And we'll just put this one at false. There. So we can recycle that one. So if he exits it, it's going to go ahead and pop up a message saying, get your butt back in the corner. Woo! What did I hit there? Interesting. So tutorial script. Exiting hiding space. So here's my thought. It'll check to see if the vine is still there. And if the vine is still there, it's going to tell you to get your butt back and wait. What did I say? Exiting? Nope. I thought I copied it, but I obviously didn't. Try that again. All right. So let's go. We'll call it vine blocking exit. Vind. What's a vind? Vine blocking exit. So we'll say if vine blocking exit set active self, then I'll do a debug just for the moment. Hold on. Back to the corner now. Actually, I might be able to do it right. Just general message. Yeah. I'll do double just in case this doesn't work, so I know it's actually executing. So what we're going to do is just tell it that if the vine is still there, telling you to go back. Vine at the exit. Like so. So, let's see if that works. Oh, something didn't work. What did I call it? Oh, it's not that I didn't call it right. I forgot the public. Now it should be happy. All right, here we go. Let's try this out. So, get up here. The arrow should disappear. Oh, it didn't. And that failed miserably. Okay. Oh, I didn't assign it, did I? Tutorial. Keep forgetting to do that, don't I? Gotta drop that in there. There it goes. And where's our vine? It's right there. Okay. There. Now hiding in jungle. Alright, so it didn't like something. Either arrow or... No, it has the arrow. It has all that. So I'm not sure what it's complaining about. I see it. Okay, so it's not that. And tutorial script. Send general message. Oh. Let's see. So which one is that? Shouldn't probably do it this way. Should have something a little cleaner. Just trying to bang through this quickly. Maybe I should bust this out as send general message tutorial, since that's the only place that's going to be doing this. You know what? I think I want to do that. God, it's going to break a lot though. Okay, I'll leave it be for the time being, but I'll think about it. Okay. Let me see if it just fixed itself. Nope. It's hating something there. Object reference tutorial. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I missed that one. Yeah. That's why. My fault. Definitely my fault. Come up in here. Boom. Wait here. Of course, the arrow didn't turn off. Okay, and that didn't work either. Didn't show the message. Excuse me. Really? Turning arrow off. That should tell us if it's actually going correctly. Let me take it out of full screen. Try this again. No, it hated something there. Now hiding in jungle. Tutorial, that one's good. Ah. But that's 0, so he's not doing anything anyways. Ah, there it is. It's getting clumsy. Damn it. General message? Really? I don't have that associated? Is there a general message? Oh, none. Okay. I guess I just never called it from tutorial before. I gave myself the option, but didn't bother using it before. Oops. Alright. Hopefully that's the last of it. So turning arrow off. That's weird. It flagged the message. Hiding position. So I'm in it the whole time. Oh, I forgot to check. Okay. Now hiding. Oh, that's it. So, if entering, added that nice bit of code and forgot to actually implement it. There. Now hiding in jungle. So arrow. Tutorial. Come on. Compile, you jerk. Arrow. It's him. And he's saying set to false. And true happens when you show arrow in jungle. That's only when you hit that one. And that's with 1. Oh, I gotta turn that off, don't I? Let's see. Yeah, so when it hits it, then move to corner, it should be turned to false. Okay, maybe I just need to do that first. Maybe that's why it was getting turned back on. See, this is what happens when you code without a nice fleshed out plan. There it goes. Alright, so it did that. And I need the wait. Okay, I guess it's getting triggered. Oops, I guess it's getting triggered, but this is turning it off because it's happening afterwards. So let's just borrow the text and show it here. Right? Hiding position. Let's go over here. All right, we know that works. Make that go away. We know that works. We'll make that go away. All right. So, come back into the corner. Wait here for the ape to clear the vine above. If you go away, go back to the corner until the ape... I guess I should turn the arrow back on just to reinforce it. Wait here. Yeah. So that's cool. Yep, I think we're there now. Now I feel compelled to eat my own dog food, as they say. Come on, Penny. Let me see. Here we go. 310 to Yuma. Nice. Telling you, Sharp 8, I'm coming for that score, man. Alright, if I sneak away, go back to the corner until the ape clears the vine at the exit. And there's nothing really to keep me from just like going right by it, right? I just gotta hope that people pay attention. There, and then once the vine disappears, then I'll do a message that says the exit's now the exit's all clear. Okay, and then and I can check the vine. Vined? Did I really call it vined? Ugh. Let me fix that. Okay. So that's good. Now I gotta reconnect it. Let's go back. Like so. Okay, so that's cool. And we'll do a enumerator. If I could type, that'd be good. Monitor vine. And we'll just say while vine blocking exit, active self, just hang tight, and I'll do a check like I'll just do it like every update. No reason to have it like every single frame. I mean, every single cycle rather. No reason to have it checked like if it's running 120 a second. Yeah. New. Yeah, wait for fixed update. That's what we want. I guess not 30. I guess it's 50. I don't know why Unity defaults to 50 cycles a second as opposed to 30 or 60. I don't know if that's just like a trying to follow like UK standards for screen resolution or screen refresh rates. I always was curious about that, but not curious enough to actually Google it and try and find an answer. All right, so wait for that, and then once it's actually done, then we need to say actually then I could just pop up the vine. Let's go. Plant trap. Fire that. Jeez, I cannot spell today. Set active. True. Let's say. Now lead the ape to the plant trap and land on the jump, and then it can be really explicit. Jump on the ape's head. There, rather than just kind of say, you know, his or its. I'll be very specific, so there's no confusion there. That should be good. Then I can monitor the plant trap. And say, ape is gone. Oh, monitor ape. Like so. Let's go game object, because I'm pretty sure that I actually completely put him away after it gets eaten. After a brief moment, I just turn the object off. So I should be able to just monitor him that way. Well, ape object. Turn new weight. Fixed update. Like so. And then once he gets eaten, say and I'll say, well done. Now, let's move on to the final section. The spaceship. Hip. The space hip. Alright, that's a bunch. Let me wire it up and hope I didn't miss anything. Let's see if I can get this right on the first try. Alright, so we have arrow. Let's see. Oh, did I not? Oh, God. I keep forgetting to do that. I guess because I'm not spacing it out, I'm putting them all together in this bunched up group. That's causing me to get stupid and forget to put that stuff in there. So plant trap, we turn him on. Ape object, so we can monitor him. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's give it a try. So he's going to come up here, squish the vine. Boom. Oh, shoot. It didn't happen. Unless it didn't go into monitor mode. It should have. Oh, I didn't kick it off, did I? Oh, I didn't do either. That was a total failure. Let's see. Okay, so then we go start coroutine. Do not need the quotes. Monitor vine. Done. There. Yeah, the cool thing about enumerators is when you actually call them. Ape. Hit Control S. Haven't done that in a while. Maybe. There it goes. Cool. Okay. Oh, I need to turn off the other collider, I think, because they're fighting each other. So, move to corner collider, and then I guess I need the other. Hiding in corner object, which is called that way. So, oh, do I already have it there? Hiding place. Okay, good. So I can just use hiding place. Set active to false, and that should turn off that collider, which was overriding it. Yeah. Okay. All right, give it a try. All right, so he's going to come up eventually. Come on, buddy. Rawr. Squish it. Boom. Well done. Now let's... That's weird. It actually took a second for it to register it, but it did it. But why did it take so long? That was like a fraction of a second. It seems like it wouldn't be that long for... We were monitoring it, right? Okay, well, we're monitoring Vine now. Let's do it this way. Come out of maximize. Fire it up. All right. He goes in there. Monitoring Vine now. Huh. He gets... Oh, wait. That's... It jumped ahead to the... Oh. That's why. Oops. Put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Okay. Go back to full screen again. Almost there. Here we go. So he starts to squish. Boom. Great. Now lead the ape to the plant trap and then jump on the ape's head. Like so. Whoops. And you get to find out the hard way that you got to time it right. There you go. Comes up. Boom. And I got to make it so the gems fly out all over the place. So let's do that. But yeah, the rest of it's working okay. Let me test it where you sneak away and see if it scolds you and tells you to go back. Yep. All right, so I'm just trying to break it right now. See if I can screw it up somehow. So I wonder if I can do something where I get him to kind of go up in there. doing a little damage. So this is the only way I could think about maybe being able to break it. Like that. Oh! There it goes. Okay, so even if you do it that way... Oh, but the arrow's still there. So I'm going to just toss in, just to play it safe, I'll do a double redundant hiding place false. Active to false. So just double reassuring, right? Because you saw the arrow is still flashing, right? I want to make sure that the arrow goes away either way. So that hopefully should make him disappear. So I'm just doing my QA job here, right? I'm trying to break the game like a good tester does. There it goes. Arrow's gone. Great. Now lead the ape to the plant trap and then jump on the ape's head. I think that's pretty intuitive. Pretty explanatory. Boop. Well done. Now let's move on to the final section, the spaceship. So if I come up here and I go boom, take off, and then it breaks. Okay. Need to do gems. Actually, I'm going to do a little bombing run here. Make sure you guys are still with me. There you go. Everyone's going airborne. Push, push. Cool. Alright, so that's in place. Oh, yeah. Spouting gems and that kind of fun stuff. So, let's see. This can be in a player. Alright. So if that, and if tutorial. Oh, that was ugly. Okay. Alright, and everything else good in here. I think that should be fine. There you go. Johnny Ray, what up, buddy? Right at it. Well, I don't know if Sharkbait is still around, but Sharkbait was incensed by the fact that you were threatening his high score. So he had to put some more points on the board, but you'll see. And then he had a bit of a slip. Let's see. Oh, he got back up to 480. So, yeah. He put a little distance in there. But you might be able to close the gap. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, you weren't around, but I don't know if your ears are burning. I was saying good things about your game because when Sharkbait was all upset trying to figure out, who the hell was stealing his thunder, I fired up your old Steam page to show your game. Yeah, sure, man. Happy to offer support. Absolutely, man. That's an easy thing to do when a game looks that pretty. Let's see. Alright, so still working on my tutorial stuff. Coming to the home stretch here. This is the third of 4 worlds, and I think I'm almost done. And then I'm just going to go into cleanup after that. So he comes up here, does his little stompy thing, like that, and then it goes great. Make him appear. I wonder if I actually make him fade in. Alright, because he just kind of pops up. Nope. Shoot, it didn't actually generate the, Hey, it's just Medi. Welcome. What's up? It's just Medi. How's it going? Can you put a song in stream? Not really. I'm just using the Twitch friendly music. So it's Popski's, a bunch of Popski music stuff. So, It's yeah, it's OFC. Okay. Is it one of Popsky's things you're saying, or I'm not quite sure. I have to clarify that. Oh no, that was in the dirt. Sorry about that, Johnny Ray. You're trying to get close to first place, and Penny's failing you. Yeah, it's just many. Tell me what you're talking about specifically. I mean, if it's one of the Popsky tunes, then I can, yeah, pretty much bounce to it. Otherwise, yeah, probably not going to be able to help. Because if I had my druthers, man, I'd be, oh, what is this? YouTube? Oh. Oh, that's the tune you want? Dr. Disrespect? Is that going to be one of those things, so if I play it, though, I'm going to get, like, the whole section, like, muted, thanks to Twitch going up, copyright infringement, all that kind of stuff? Wow, 217,000 plays. That's pretty good. Let me know. I'll do it if it's, like, it's authorized, but otherwise, I hate that, where the whole audio section of the Twitch stream gets completely blanked. Let's see. So I gotta figure out why the gems didn't spawn there. I like the ambient silence, like that. There you go. It's free, so it won't get copyrighted. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's do it. Let's see, can I shrink this down?
You know that team's down there, right?
Yeah, it don't mean no harm.
I also know there's like 5 or 6 guys in this lobby. Desperate. For just a hint of love.
Oh, it's Dr. Disrespect. Oh, okay. I didn't even make the connection there. Jeez. Oh, you gotta wait for him for Penny to come back when she's ready. Give it a second, and then you can do it. Hold on. Wait. Now, okay. It's just a minute. Go ahead and try again.
Something about tonight, but I felt like,
Well, I can't remember the tone. Maybe you can remind me.
kind of like that.
Even I sing better than that. Oh, wait. You got a slash in there. Try one more time. There you go. There you go. So that, yeah, that's my Penny. Nice, there you go. Good toss. That's a good start. Hate to say it, but I can sing as well as this guy. And I don't... you can't hear the song? Really, it should be playing. I gotta bounce it pretty up there. Or is it just too soft, or... Is that better? Nice 70s synth voice stuff going on there. Let's see if Gem's message shown. It's an 80s synthwave, yeah. I remember the 80s very well. I was there. Still listen to a lot of that music even now. The original stuff, I guess. You love it? Yeah. 80s were good to me. No complaints about the 80s. Alright. So, Spawn Gem. The songs from the 80s, yeah. You got like, so, in the actual honest favorites. I mean, any groups, any particular songs from the 80s that stick out as like, oh, this is like as good as it gets. Johnny Ray's desperately trying to close that gap in first place. Go for it, Johnny Ray. Nice. Perfect. Nice form. I like that, man. That was a perfect toss. Yeah, so we got like first day of spring, and it is absolutely cold here in Las Vegas. I was hoping it's going to warm up, but yeah, we're down in like the 50s, low 50s Fahrenheit. But yeah, we should be warming up by now. Excuse me. All right, so let's put a message in here. No, man, it's a live camera. Yeah. This was recorded a while back. You can tell it's a while back because you see the little hole right in the disc there, right? You see that little hole. She of course made that. Well, the hole is now basically the size, almost the size of the frisbee now. I mean, it's this thick now. But yeah, I recorded it a while back. But it's funny because what happens is around 4 o'clock. Normally have the. Actually, let me open up the door here. See if I got a dog waiting outside. There you go. Yeah, thank you, Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't know what... Yeah, that's weird. I didn't even switch away or anything. Sometimes I'll do that if I switch scenes and come back. It'll mute the mic, but that was just Streamlabs being a jerk. But, yeah, so what I was saying was the fact that... yeah, of course, it's not exactly a live camera. I recorded this a while back, but what I was saying is normally around 4 o'clock when I wrap up the normal talk here, Penny usually shows up at the door here to let me know that it's time to go do it for real in the backyard. But normally she's like staring at me. Can we see the dog? Yeah, you will if you hang in there for another 20 minutes. I have a doggy gate that prevents it because otherwise she'd be eating my face the whole time, and it's kind of hard to work. But yeah, I promise you, if you hang around for 20 minutes, I'll release the hounds from hell. And I'll pull the gate out, and then she'll come up here and she'll say hi, especially when she knows it's time. But yeah, her mom's home today, so now she's hanging out with her instead of staring at me. Normally, she's focused on me, but I'm feeling like the second-class citizen today. Release the Kraken. 20 minutes. The Kraken shall be released in 20 minutes. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to figure out why this thing is not actually spawning like it should. Spawning gem request. Let's see if we can figure that out. I'm so close to getting this stupid section done. Taking a bit longer than I wanted it to. Alright. Get up there, do your thing. Stomp away. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Done. Get eaten. Oh shoot, took too long. Huh. No, it didn't fire at all. Okay. That's disconcerting. Oh, the space cat. It's because I put it in the wrong section. That's not the ape, that's the space cat. Johnny Ray. Did you do the art? I did not. I did the animation. I'm an animator. I did the programming, but the art is done by an incredibly talented guy named Daniel Thomas, who I've worked with on and off for 10 years now. Been making games for 10 years. He did the art on my first game, and I will continue to use him every chance I get. There's also another artist named Dane who also supplied some art. There's some outfits, and Dane actually supplied the art for the outfits as well. But I did like a little bit of things here and there, but no. By and large, it's out. 3D. I'm a 3D animator. Basically doing a lot of TV shows over the last 20 years. I still do the occasional freelance stuff, but I focus more on the game development as much as I can. But yeah, 3D. Mostly like Maya, that kind of thing. Ape. Oh, there it is. So it is ape. If ape is trapped. So, that wasn't the right spot. So if tutorial. Oh, because I didn't add tutorial to him, did I? Or did I? I hope that's it. There it is. I forgot to put that in there. Now we're good. That was the thing I was missing. We are so done now. I nailed it. So now, when he gets eaten, he should spit out a bunch of vines. Let's see. There it goes. Chomp right in there. Hurry, hurry. Ah, it took too long. Boom. Oh, crap. I still didn't do it. Index out of range. Oh, I didn't add the gems, did I? It can't spawn it if they aren't there to spawn. Can they? Okay. Okay, I got one more thing to fix. I tried to be a 3D animator, but I got bored every time I tried to do anything. Yeah, I jokingly refer to as character animators as being actors that just can't perform in real time. It is kind of painstaking. Animation is time consuming, so it is easy to get impatient. Yeah, I agree. I've been doing it so long that it's just sort of, you kind of zen out after a while. But yeah, I can get where you're coming from. It takes a while. You know, like, so generally speaking, Pixar artists traditionally say that they can accomplish 3 seconds of animation a week, right? I myself, because I've worked mostly on episodic television, which is a much faster turnaround, I can do normally about 3 seconds a day, which is, you know, a lot faster than Pixar, but I ain't Pixar quality, and that's the key difference there. But yeah, I tend to be pretty fast, but even still, as fast as that is, that's still, you know, only a handful of frames. If we're talking 30 frames a second, we're talking about 90 frames that I can realistically get knocked out in a day. That's really well polished. But I like writing, so that is the only thing that is keeping my sanity. That's cool. Are you writing stories? You writing stuff for games? Or what do you got going on, man? Yeah. Animation for me is kind of like, it's fun because you know, if you do it right, you feel like you can feel the character kind of coming to life. Oh, game story. Oh, that's cool. So are you working on some game stuff with like yourself or other people, or what are you playing with? All right, so I got to add some gems to make this not crash. This is a bug. I see a little asterisk saying I haven't saved it, but if I hit Control S or if I hit save, it still shows it. That's a bug. Dialogue and story narrative. Oh, that's cool, man. That's pretty cool. Have you worked on some other stuff before, or are you just doing it now? Let me back out to my scenes here. Let's go over to Canyon because I had some over there. And gem pool. Copy. Let's go back over to jungle. Paste. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Now, under tutorial, we got to add these bad boys. Like so. Now we're going to be good. Squid Monkey Studios is a streamer on Twitch, so I tried to help him lead the story and structures. And nope. Is that an incomplete sentence there? That's cool. Squid Monkey Studios. So what are they, just like they play games? I'm assuming, or they develop. Squid Monkey Studios. Game development. Oh, okay, they're a game development company. Gotcha. Solo guy. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so he's like me, kind of like the one-man warrior kind of thing. But I mean, is he's doing streams where he's talking about his own game, or is he just talking about stuff in general? Oh, just like me. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, part of me is just because, you know, I've been, you know, working by myself for so long that, you know, even the dogs get tired of talking to me. So, his own game. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's cool. So you write stuff for him to say? Is that what I understand? Or just give him some material? Is that the gist of it? Or stuff for his game that you're supplying? Or both. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I got to connect all these bad boys up. Even though it's probably not going to use basically over 90% of them, I still need to have all of them here as a pool. Now, he has the game, and I just do the story. Oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Can you give me like the elevator pitch on what the game is like? What it's about? Alright, we'll do it this way. Yeah, I'll just drag across. What the heck? Just go. Whoa. Really? Oh, gem yellow. There it is. There we go. Helps if you get the right thing. You know what? It is going to be faster if I do it this way. I'll just bring this over. Although I think every time I bring it back up, it's going to put it back over to the side again. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just as long as I keep clicking on the correct one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to repeat, because that would defeat the purpose of a pool if you repeat the same items over and over. 3, almost there, almost there. 2, last one. Alright, yellow is done. Try to finish the story from beginning to end. Give the protagonist a personality so the players can feel something. Oh, that's sweet. So, I mean, is it you doing like a graphic adventure, point and click type game that has a storyline, or is it, you know, arcade kind of stuff, or what's the gist, or can you not say? If you can't share, I totally get that as well. Here we go. Oh, did you get it? That was close. Oh, you pulled it off. Where are you at? 400, dude. I'm just like plummeting. Where am I now? Am I still in third place? Yes. At least I still got a hold on third place, so that's good. But Johnny Ray, man, you're definitely closing the gap. Yeah. So yeah. So Sharp8's gonna come back on Friday and kind of go, wait. No, how did I lose my place here? You can do it, Penny. What was that? There you go. Look at that, closing the gap. 410. 70 points away, man. Just 70 points away. All right. Look at that. I don't know. I'm getting nervous for you, man. That's been a big streak there. I'm just kind of worried you're going to have a miss here. Zombie apocalypse based in 2020. Hey, your timing is good. We got the apocalypse, just no zombies yet. But give it another week. Is about how virus can destroy civilization. Our main character is stuck on the bunker, but after a long time the power runs out and he has to leave the bunker and face a whole new world out there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That sounds fun. So what's the gameplay style? I mean, is it what genre would you say it is? I mean, you see me, of course, this is arcade vertical platformer myself here for my game, which, by the way, gratuitous plug, is starring Tribbles from classic Star Trek TV series, which I actually do have rights to do that, which is cool. Only Tribbles, not really the whole Star Trek license, just Tribbles specifically. Point to ground and the player moves. Oh, yeah, so point and click adventure kind of thing, right? Is it so like you find items and collect stuff and put stuff together, or is it like how to sweet? Or is it like do you fight creatures like Final Fantasy kind of thing, right? Where you just like do damage, you know, like attack and it shows points damage, or is it like you're controlling it, or is it just explore the world and collect items? So we know how to sweeten it. Yep. Okay. Oh, so let's add our blue. Get that going. Where's blue? Right at the top. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, This is 4, so we'll come for the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster that way. Down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 2. And last one. Boom. Blue's done. There are zombies which you face in the beginning, but as you progress through different levels, you face more mutated creatures. Oh, sweet. Nice, man. So, yeah, it sounds cool. Is it mobile, PC, or do you know which kind of platform you're targeting? Let's see. Red Gem. Yeah, I think Walking Dead did a fantastic job of sort of like taking for PC. Awesome, man. Nice. I think Walking Dead did a great job of taking the classic zombie story, which had been around for so long, and sort of like fleshing it out and making it, okay, just because you can kill zombies doesn't mean that that's your whole world, right? Then you have to interact with other humans that aren't zombies, and they can be as deadly or worse, right, Negan, than, you know, regular zombies. So interesting, compelling take on that. I'm not looking for money, looking for credit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been there before, right? I mean, if you're starting out, you know, or you're just going in that direction, then absolutely, I totally get the idea of just, you know, exposure, which, yeah, credit gets me a job. Yeah, because we always have that joke, you know, there's the whole discussion about exposure, right? And, you know, it's like, yeah, exposure, like, you know, outer space, you know, that's exposure. But, no, I personally, I've talked about this before, right? When I moved out to Hollywood back in 2000, right? Because I'd done some animation work and I wanted to go to LA and make it big out there. And it was one of those things that my first job, dude, I don't even have to go back and look, but I was getting paid like 30% or 25% of what the other artists were getting paid. And I was fine with it just because I didn't have the established track record, right? I knew I could do the work because I'd been doing it, but I did not have a track record in Hollywood. So I was fine with getting initially exploited, right? Because they were taking a chance as far as they were concerned, because they didn't know, you know, they saw I'd done some stuff, but they had no idea, did it take me 5 years to do it, or could I keep up with the production speed, you know? So then that was what happened, was the fact that I went to work for them. They paid me a lot less than what I should have been paid, and I was fine. You know, I did that for a while, and once I proved myself, then I went elsewhere, right? I went to other companies, and, you know, every time I go to somewhere else, the pay would increase, you know. So by the time I came back to the original company, I was making bank, you know. So yeah, I totally get where that comes from. There's one question: are 3D animators wanted anymore? Yeah, they still are. I mean, I'm living in Las Vegas now. I moved out to Las Vegas 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Sorry, I guess 9 years ago now, almost. Just because, you know, I was still working in LA, but it was getting tougher because a lot of the animation work was getting farmed out to all different places. And I started working on my first game and released my first game in the end of 2010, beginning of 2011. And I had a little bit of success with it. So my wife and I made an experiment. We just moved out to Vegas, and we said we'll move out here for a year and see how it goes, right? And if it collapses, we'll move back to LA. But, you know, we've been here ever since. So for me, it was just the fact that I was tired of, because the cost of living in Los Angeles is just insane. And I got tired of that rat race, you know? So now I have the best of both worlds, where I'm here in Vegas, where the cost of living is marginal compared to LA. But I can still get occasional jobs. And that's what happens, is I'll still get calls occasionally from LA, right? And I'll either go back or I'll work here, you know, remotely on the jobs, you know. But, you know, there's still work if you're willing to travel, you know. And I'm talking about travel not just here in the U.S., but also to Canada and to Europe, to, you know, I mean, all various parts of the world. And that was not something that I was too crazy about, you know. For me, a commute of 20 minutes is enough, right? Excuse me. So I think it's tougher. I think it's a harder thing. I was there at a good time, and I had a fantastic time doing it. I love doing it, but you know, just trying to sustain that lifestyle in Los Angeles is really hard. Because ever since I saw mocap, I got cold feet, so I stopped animating. Well, there's two different things going on here too, right? So yeah, so I mean, I've worked on projects where I called it digital janitor work, where I had to clean up mocap, right? And even some of that stuff's even made on my older demo reels. But you know, it's the thing about mocap is that it has a very distinctive look, right? So if that's what you want, that's fine. And I mean, and it's very prevalent, right, in a lot of video games now, right? I mean, you know, oh god, I'm blanking on it. Shoot, what was the old Sony one that was so fantastic? Shoot, the zombie apocalypse one, right? That was pure mocap, right? But the thing about mocap is that it does have a distinctive look. So if it's, you know, if you're doing humanistic characters, right, then mocap is a great way to go. But if you're doing stylized characters, or if you're doing stylized animation, right, more along the lines of a Pixar or DreamWorks or kind of that kind of cartoony performance, then mocap won't cut it, right? You cannot take mocap and apply it to a, you know, pose-to-pose style character animation. Or if you're doing, like the last thing I worked on was something for Santa Clarita Diet on Netflix, was a little creature with a bunch of legs, right? It's kind of like a spider with a bunch of eyes. That's not something you can mocap, right? That's something that has to be hand animated. So while it does suck that mocap takes away a lot of work for animators, it's still, there's still stuff out there, you know. But yeah, I'm happy to me making games, right? And I'm happy to still get occasional animation work that subsidizes the game stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I will probably still pick up the occasional animation stuff as well. But oh, did it break? Sorry, I see the hum. Did I miss that? I know the screen goes black sometimes, but I think we learn, right? If you leave it, it'll come back. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, give it a second, count to 10 in your head, and it should come back before then. So anyway, that's my diatribe about that kind of thing. I mean, I love doing animation stuff, but just trying to keep the plate spinning and keep the mortgage paid in LA while working as a freelance animator. And there's really not such thing as a staff animator. So it's, you know, it's, you're constantly going from job to job, you know, and it can be incredibly nerve-wracking. Well, hell, especially now, right? All my animation friends, all my VFX friends are all kind of scratching their head, you know, because they're all basically out in the streets. Because that's the problem with working with Hollywood productions, is the fact that the stuff normally can never leave the house, right? It has to stay at the visual effects facility. So for most VFX work, it's not something that can be outsourced to people working remotely. It has to be done in-house. Ah, jeez. Man, sorry about that, Johnny Ray. It's breaking a lot, but yeah, hang tight. She is not fine. She'll come back. I have no idea what triggers it. I mean, it used to do it like once on the rarest of occasions, but now it seems to do it more frequently. She loves it. There you go. She's back. Where are you at now? Oh, geez, no wonder you're antsy. You're 460. You're close, right? And I'm coming close to the end of my stream here, so you're racing the clock, right? So close. There you go. All right, start from the bottom. So it's just Smitty. I don't know if that answers your question, but hopefully it does. 3. All right, I just want to finish this with the gems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you did it. 470. Oh, jeez, you're in striking range, man. I'm getting nervous for you. It's just so close right there. 4, 5. So bye-bye animator job. All right, I don't know if you're speaking for yourself or for me, but I mean, it's a challenge, man. I mean, like I said, when I came to Hollywood back in 2000, it was a lot easier to get animation work because there was not as much competition, and it was easier to get a foot in the door. If I was starting out now, I would be really antsy. I mean, you know, especially now. You know, so I mean, I feel privileged that I came in when I did. Oh, you did it? I didn't see. Are you tied now? Did you tie it up? 4, 3. Oh no! There are so many animators. Oh, that's true. Yeah, few programmers though. That's true. Yeah, I always tell people if you want to work in the effects industry, if you want to work in the visual effects industry, but you don't have to worry about a job and you're okay with programming, learn Houdini. If you learn Houdini and you can do Houdini well, you will always have a job and you will get paid really, really well because there's just not that many people that can handle the insanity that is Houdini. So that is a guaranteed way to always have your phone ringing. Houdini is amazing. It is. It is a fantastic tool, but it is a bit of a beast, isn't it? I mean, they may have improved it over the years, but at least for my time in LA, man, that was always, the scary thing about trying to get stuff done. And I just closed that. Where did it go? Yeah, it is indeed. Okay, so it's still a beast. Okay. Do it this way. Gem. Close. There he is. It was right there at the bottom. I missed it. Houdini needs a beast PC to render VFX. That's true. Oh yeah, that absolutely, because you're all those points and polygons, all the point clouds and stuff. Yeah, gigs. You need a fast machine to calculate it, and you need gigs of drive space to actually hold it, right? Not to mention the actual process of exporting it out and rendering it into a usable thing. But that is something I do actually say honestly. If you want to have guaranteed work, man, get good with Houdini, and you will always pretty much have yourself something, because there are not that many people that are fluent in Houdini that can really come in and say, I needed to do this, and then just boom, nail it. I mean, that is the closest I've seen in visual effects work to like magic. So the fact it's called Houdini, I think, is fitting, considering it is a bit of a magic trick to get that damn program to work right. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM with NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050, 1 terabyte hard drive. Bye-bye laptop. Yeah, that would burn it up pretty fast, I think. Yeah. I have not played with Houdini in age. I've really kind of toyed with it. I mean, it's just, this is not really my forte, and it's not a path that I wanted to go down. It was one of the things that if animation work ever dried up, and this is before games were an option, then it was nice to know that, okay, I could hunker down and maybe learn that and at least be able to pay the bills. But yeah, that was a scary path as far as I was concerned. All right, home stretch here. Just got to load up the green, and I should be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Like so. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to double check myself, make sure I didn't screw this up. 4, but I think I'm good. 2, 3. Do you have stingers for your stream? I don't. I really don't. I don't do a fantastic job of making the stream anything very fancy. You talking about like stingers as in just like stuff to go in and out from, right? Little flashy transitions. Is that what you're referring to? I'm assuming. And if so, the answer is no. Yeah. No, just pretty much. I don't even do like fancy fades or transitions. Where'd you end up, Johnny Ray? Did you take over first? There it goes. Hey, look at that. The gems all spawned out. Perfect. No, let's move on to the final section of the spaceship. Maybe you should do a toss and see. In other words, you know that it's due, right? And you want someone else to catch that spear for you. And I'm your man. Here he goes. Let's see. Oh, yes. Where are we? So 320, and that puts me... Where? Whoa, 490. Yes, quit while you're ahead. Nice. Congratulations, Johnny Ray. You did it, buddy. Nice. And right under the clock, too, because look at this. I've fixed it. You see the gems are actually spawning out now. Much appreciated. Who needs that ZBrush time? I'm assuming you're still working on the ZBrush stuff. Who needs that ZBrush time when you got Penny to keep you company, right? All right, let's see. Let's do that. Leave the stream on, and I will crush you all. Oh, back to Vode. Oh, that's the thing you showed me before. That's cool. There you go. No, see, oh, code. Okay. I thought that was the program you showed me a while back, but back to coding. Gotcha. No, see, it's just money. If I leave it out there, then you'll never come back for the stream. So this is my carrot to entice you guys. You know, I delude myself with the fact that you come back to hang out with me, but in reality, I know it's because you just want to come back and toss the disc to Penny, right? Speaking of which, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this down because we're all good here. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to try and save. It'll let me. Save. It might have saved. All right, as I did, it's not the cover. It's not used the penny. Hey, I accept that, right? That's fine. You know, you show up, even if it's for the penny. So let's do the real thing here. Let's see if I can get her. Penny. There we go. Yep. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. So somebody had her locked in the bedroom. That's why. So she was trapped. Frisbee? Frisbee? Come here. Come here. You want to say hello? Come here. Ah. Come here. You want to say hello to everybody? Come on. It's time to say hello. Get over here. Come on. Come here. Oh, you crazy dog. Way over there. Come here. Come on, I'm trying to show you off to the crowd. You're the star, not me. Come here. There you go. Yeah, see, now she's just totally hyper because she knows. Give her treats. I'll give her the Frisbee. That's what she really wants. You want Frisbee? 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 Yeah, that's her not so subtle way of saying it's Frisbee time. All right, so yeah, we're a little over 4, so I will wrap it up there. I did manage to actually finish that one section, so for the tutorial, so it was good good streaming for me. Johnny Ray, thanks, man, and congratulations on the first place, right? So on Friday, if Sharpbait comes back, he is not going to be the happy camper when he realizes he's been bumped down to second. Thank you, Penny, not you. Yeah, I know, I'll milk it. Come here, there you go. What did I say? Yeah, you ready for Frisbee? Okay. Enough torture for her. I'm going to wrap it up so I can go do it for real. But yeah, it's just Medi, Johnny Ray, and Sharkbait, wherever you are out there. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Great conversation. Put the camera on full view of her. Jeez, I don't think I can keep up with her. She moves around too much. Here, I'll try briefly. How about this? Hold on. There you go. And there she is. You want to say hello, Penny? There you go. She's just staring at me. She's giving me the stink eye. There you go. That is a full moment of Penny. There you. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a day. I will be back on Friday, 2 p.m. She is, isn't she? Yes, and I take no credit for it. But I'll be back on Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, doing it for a couple more hours, trying to bang this tutorial out. Wave back to you as well, Johnny Ray. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me, really. I mean, I'm locked in the house pretty much like most people are nowadays, but for me, it's been this way for a long time, but for everyone else, it's new. But I enjoy the conversation. So, guys, thanks for hanging out, even if it is just because you're hanging with Penny. I accept that fact. You know, at least I can milk it. But have yourselves a great couple days. Hopefully see you guys back on Friday. All right? All right, take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Adios.